this series at 2 games apiece.
This is a great team we're playing and a great series so far, so I'm excited.
If I looked at my outing objectively, I would have loved to give the team a couple more innings, but ultimately it's the World Series and a win's all that matters.
It's hard to play 18 innings and come back and kind of flip the narrative against a very talented team and a very talented individual in Shohei Ohtani on the mound.
Okay, welcome to the show. We are on Sportsmanlike here on ESPN Radio. ESPN2 highlights there from right here on ESPN Radio. Boog Shambi with the call last night, along with Eduardo Perez, who's going to join us later. Jess Mendoza, as the LA Dodgers and Toronto Blue Jays are now tied 2 games apiece in the World Series. We are on Sportsmanlike, presented by Progressive Insurance. You could be a part of Unsportsmanlike Nation on the Dr. Pepper call-in line at 888-SAY-ESPN, 888-729-3776 ESPN Nation. Presented by Dr. Pepper. It's not college football season without the delicious taste of an ice-cold Dr. Pepper. College football, it's a pepper thing. 6-2 Blue Jays win last night. Shane Bieber with a great outing for Toronto. Vlad Guerrero Jr. with a homer. Ohtani allows 4 earned runs. Bad 7th inning for him and the Dodgers, along with Michelle Smallman, Chris Canty, Evan Cohen with you. Good morning, everybody. How we doing?
Not doing good. These Blue Jays fans are on my ass. Matter of fact, it feels like it's all of Canada. And you know what? I want to blame Dave Roberts because I thought he had an all-time gaffe by leaving Ohtani in that 7th inning. We'll get into that. But I'm upset at Jess Mendoza today.
Excuse me, why?
I am. I'm upset at Jess Mendoza.
I know why.
Because before this series even started, Jess told me not to worry. The Dodgers, their World Series was against the Phillies, and everything else is just a subplot. You don't have to worry. It's going to be anticlimactic. It's going to be a one-sided World Series. That's what she told me. That's what she promised me.
She did say that.
That we played the Gwen Stefani for her.
She does love, no doubt.
I know. The fact that this series is touch and go, the fact that the Dodgers, after winning an 18-inning marathon the night before, gave up the ghost last night at home, I'm nervous right now, Smalls, because I feel like the unthinkable could actually happen, which is the Blue Jays being able to pull this off.
Yeah, the fact that you not only survive an 18-inning game, but you survive that loss, and you have the mental fortitude to turn the page, lock in the next day, and be able to bounce back and get a win, that was so impressive from Toronto last night. Yesterday on the show, I said so much about postseason baseball is about momentum, and I just didn't know if from an emotional, a mental, and of course a physical standpoint, if the Blue Jays would have what it takes to get off the mat. And man, did they prove me wrong last night. Congrats to them on evening up the series after losing an 18-inning game just hours before first pitch.
It's fascinating because it's all how you spin it, right? Like if you think about what the Blue Jays did, they lost the 18-inning game, right? But between innings 8 through 18, they allowed 1 total run. Now, it happened to be the walk-off home run that Freddie Freeman. But then if you factor in last night, Dodgers only scored 2 runs. So now you're looking at, 20 innings? The last 20 innings where the Blue Jays have only allowed 3 runs to the Dodgers. Again, it's how you frame it.
Totally.
The flip side is the Dodgers are still home tonight in a game you'll hear beginning at 7 p.m. Eastern on ESPN Radio with Blake Snell, who's won the Cy Young Award before, oh, by the way, pitching for them.
Who got pummeled in Game 1, though.
He did, and Trey Savage going for Toronto. But
21.
Technically, sure, you could look at it and say, well, things are still in the Dodgers' favor because they do have a Game 5 at home tonight, and then you win that. All you need to do is win 1 of 2 on the road. The flip side of that is Toronto's got 2 more games at home if we get to a Game 7. That's why you sit here and you're like, I have no idea what's going to happen, and why Game 5 tonight on ESPN Radio, 7 p.m. Eastern, is so important in this series.
I take my cues from Dave Roberts, though. When Dave Roberts is concerned because the team hasn't found its rhythm, if one aspect of the ball club doesn't let you down, it's another. Last night it was the 8-9-1 hitters. They gave you absolutely nothing, 0 hits. If they continue to have moments like that.
And 1 is Ohtani, by the way, just to be clear on that.
Oh, yeah. If they continue to have moments like that, then it's going to be hard to best a Blue Jays squad that applies pressure at every point in their order. I said this coming into this postseason. Blue Jays can hit.
Yes, they can.
They can hit. And I'm not just talking about slug, hitting for power, extra base hits, home runs. They can hit. They do a good job of being able to go gap to gap, just put balls in play, and you saw that in the 7th inning. And Varsho got it started, middle fastball, had no life on it, took it for a ride to right field. Like, those are the types of moments that you're looking at. You're saying, hey, man, no spot in the lineup ends up being an easy out for the opposing pitcher. So if your guys aren't on, then it is going to be a problem. And coming off of Game 3, where the Dodgers were able to rely on 10 different pitchers, and a lot of those guys in big spots, you just knew that at some point your luck is going to run out, especially a team that has had issues with the bullpen throughout the regular season and the postseason. Mm-hmm. So I don't know, man. It just feels like all the momentum right now in this series is on Toronto's side, and I hate it. I hate it. It wasn't supposed to be this way. You lost the marathon in Game 3, and then you lost George Springer on top of that. We don't know when the hell we're going to see him. And yet it didn't even matter last night.
You hate it. I love it. I love that we have a juicy series. I love that Toronto found a way to come back. And we were wondering what Shohei was going to be able to give the Dodgers after his performance in Game 3, an unreal game. And he was talking about how he had leg cramps and had to get IVs to mitigate that, and that he thought he had a quality sleep. But when you're watching him pitching last night, he seemed more conscious about picking his spots, not trying to go triple digits. I know in certain 2-count situations, he was trying to up it a little bit from a speed and velocity standpoint, but obviously not what you wanted from Shohei, just because I feel like anytime he's on the mound or in the box, you just expect greatness at all times. Like, you think no matter what you see from him that there's going to be something greater that's going to come down the pipe.
Dave Roberts, manager of the Dodgers, discussed whether or not the 18-inning game affected last night, as CeCe just got into a fight with his microphone. And I think the microphone actually won.
Nobody could see me.
He caught
but
it.
You.
Yeah.
Why are you going to call me
B-roll
out?
on
I don't
cam.
understand that.
It was funny.
We're about to throw to Dave Roberts. He's just like, I'm going to call CeCe out because he hit his microphone while he's reaching for his 5-hour energy.
Coming down the aisle.
You're just a bad guy, man.
And meanwhile,
nobody saw that but
CeCe
you.
versus the mic.
Yeah, meanwhile, I'm thinking, wow, good job. You caught it. It didn't even make a peep. No one saw it because TV was playing B-roll. Shout out to them.
And the people in Canada think I'm Pete Cater. No. It's Evan Cohen.
I'm anti-Canada.
It's Evan
So
Cohen.
Canada's coming for you, huh?
Canada is on my ass right now.
Well, I'm on your side, obviously,
Yeah,
but
thank
I
you.
mean,
I'm with
But
Canada.
you can't be on my side though. You're rooting for the Blue Jays.
I really am, yeah.
So
Here's
you're
Dave
not on my
Roberts.
side.
Yeah, but you're my
You are
teammate.
quite literally on the other side.
Listen, if Canada's coming for you, I'm on your side, but I want them to win the World Series.
There are not good people on both sides in this
I
argument.
don't know. Canadians are super nice.
Canadians have had a lot of good wrestlers over the year. I will say the Hart Foundation, the Rougeau brothers.
I've never been to Canada.
You've never been?
I really want to go to Banff.
What?
I want to go to Banff.
Is that the word of the day or is that a place?
No, that's a place. It's not the word of the day.
Banff? Where is
Banff. Oh my gosh, you've never seen Banff?
I've been
It's
to
supposed
Toronto.
to be
I've been to
gorgeous.
Montreal. It's
I've
Banff?
never been to Canada.
You've never been to Canada either?
Never been to Canada. I
Damn.
ain't lost nothing
What?
up there.
Vegas East, have any of you guys been to Canada?
Nope. I have not been to Canada. I have heard of Banff.
This is Banff.
Nuno?
It's supposed to be very gorgeous.
Oh, that's beautiful what you're showing me.
That
Nuno's
looks like a place that
anti-Canada.
billionaires
He's
go
never
on
been there.
vacation.
Yes.
Well, that's
my
what she
cousin
does.
and her. No. My cousin
She
and her
may not be a
husband just
billionaire,
went.
but she hangs with them.
She only vacations in
Yeah.
places that.
No, this is like
billionaires go.
hiking. It's nature.
Yeah, I'm sure you just stay in a
Yeah,
tent
all right.
outside.
I'm serious. My cousin and her husband just went over the summer. They said it's spectacular. It's one of the most beautiful places they've ever
Not
been.
doubting that. I don't
Shout
think
out to
you're-
Kelly and Josh.
I don't think you're sleeping on the ground outside.
No, I don't
Banff.
sleep on the ground.
Yes,
I don't
we're
camp.
Aware. We're aware.
I've tried many times. It's just not for me.
Here's Dave Roberts' postgame on whether or not the 18-inning game affected Shohei Ohtani last night.
I don't know.
Neither do I.
Mark asked him in the 6th inning how much more he had. He said he had 3 more innings. So he's very, self-aware of his body. I thought the 6th inning was one of his best innings. And where he was at, the way the ball was coming out, I felt good. And just kind of happened right there where, Varsho gets a base hit, and then Clement hits a ball in the gap, and it just kind of happened right there where I just felt we needed to find a way to get a punch out, and trying to get Banda on three lefties. Obviously, they hit France right there at the top for Lucas, but yeah, he gave us a good effort. He really did.
I have a prediction for this series, and I think it's a dream prediction for Major League Baseball. Here's how I feel this series ends up playing itself out. Play this picture out in your head and tell me if you could see this happening.
All right.
Tonight, crooked numbers early for the Dodgers. They haven't been scoring a ton of runs over the last 20 innings, as we mentioned. They put up a bunch of runs early. Game's kind of over early. Game 6 in Toronto. Toronto wins. We go to a Game 7.
Oh, I hope that's true.
It's Kershaw and Ohtani in relief. in a Game 7.
He said he'd come out of the pen.
Retroactively, like, I mean, if it
Could
played,
you imagine that happening?
I can absolutely.
not wild, right?
I can absolutely see it, but retroactively, if it does play out the way that you're describing,
Yeah.
does this become an all-time great World Series?
Because of the Ohtani factor, yes. Because you'll have these moments with Ohtani that'll
Was
be
it an 18-inning game?
That's what I'm
Wedged in
saying.
there?
That's
Now,
what I'm saying.
A weird question on this. Do you look at the 3 home run, 10 strikeout performance as it's not technically in the World Series, but it's part of the story getting you to the World Series?
Yeah, it's part of the
You
path.
have to tell that story to get you there, right?
Okay, but if Toronto wins this, you survive an 18-inning marathon. You lose your clutch postseason guy,
George Springer,
in the World Series, and you find a way to somehow come back and defeat this team.
Off of Ohtani and Kershaw, my hypothetical in
Off
relief,
of
right?
Ohtani and, well, Kershaw in the postseason is...
But he was great the other night.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, historically, that one's kind of
I
a coin
understand,
flip.
but name-wise.
But still, name-wise, you're talking 2 guaranteed slam dunk Hall of Famers, and you somehow find a way to win the series, and you do it in Toronto, that would be sick.
I'm gonna tell you something. If that happens, as a Yankees fan, I want the Steinbrenners to fire Brian Cashman immediately.
Why?
What an angle.
Immediately.
Why?
What do you mean why?
I just want you to lay it out
What
for
do you mean
everybody.
why? I don't think I have to lay it out. I don't have to spell it out. This World Series looks a lot different for the Dodgers than last World Series did against my New York Yankees.
Sure did.
I'm just saying. And
One
we
team
had
showed
Aaron
up.
Judge and Juan Soto.
Well, Judge was there.
You know, CeCe
You
spends...
had Garrett Cole.
CeCe,
I'm telling
he
you
spends a lot of time around Nuno when he...
fire him. Fire Brian Cashman immediately. Immediately. Run his ass out of the Bronx.
Wait, I'm obsessed with the fact that that will be our storyline the next day after a Game 7 World Series if Toronto wins.
Against a division rival.
Nuno Miguel
In the Toronto
Barrera
Blue Jays.
Teixeira,
Come on,
producer
man.
of the show. Have you ever been so proud as you are right now with CeCe's take
I know.
on if the
I
Blue
love
Jays
this.
win the World
I love
Series
this.
in 7,
Cashman
the
is fired.
Yankees should fire their general manager. Nuno, your thoughts on
I'm
this?
so proud because even I didn't think about that angle, but that is such a beautiful angle, Chris.
He called you Chris.
That means he's actually really proud.
That's what I'm
that
saying.
means it's
That's
like
how you
this-
know it's good.
That
He
means
calls you
Nuno's
Chris.
thinking about
What did you say
retiring.
my first name?
Way to go,
his
Chris.
walk-off- That's Nuno's walk-off moment. He wants his jersey retired off of that moment.
I actually am very impressed.
Did Adam Schefter drop a bomb on us yesterday? We will find out after Smalls has this from the Wellness Company.
That's